Okay.
I'm going to record this since I'm going to show you how to do it. So you go to
Okay.
your settings and you swipe down, and then the search bar comes up. In the search bar, type zoom, and
Oh,
then
okay.
a whole bunch of stuff comes up. Just scroll all the way to the bottom
Oh, there it is. Okay, under
until you
Zoom.
see zoom,
Okay, I got that.
and then when you see zoom, like let it access your microphone and your camera. So turn those to yes.
Access. Hmm. You still there?
Yeah.
I can't see you now. It went on to
Oh, you're in your settings though, right?
yeah, and then all of a sudden the screen went 3 times larger.
Hmm.
That's weird. And now I got gigantic icons now on the phone.
That's weird. Oh, maybe you hit the accessibility zoom.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Oh
Yeah,
man. Oh Lordy Pete here. Sorry about all this, Austin.
all right.
Now I was trying to find out and get it.
Okay,
Okay.
so take your three fingers and hit it on your screen, and it should re make it back to the regular amount of zooming.
Three, just tap it 3 times.
Uh, no, take three fingers and tap your screen twice, and it should go back to normal.
Oh, very good. Now I'm into some article.
Interesting. So like your screen probably looks like this right now.
See, I can't. There you go. I'm trying to get you back in. Okay, there we go.
All right. Yeah, um just hit three fingers, hit it twice, and it'll zoom back out.
Mm,
And then turn that thing off.
yeah, it didn't.
Weird.
I still
Um,
got the.
take your phone and swipe up from the bottom, and then just close the settings.
Oh, okay.
Click it up, and let's just start over.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Jeez, Marie.
Then
Okay.
go
Please.
so go to
Well,
settings.
I'm getting my humor in today. Just bear with me. I'll send some medication your way
Okay.
if there's any left in the bottle for me. Okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, so once you get back to settings, then swipe down again and type zoom.
Yeah, I'm still in this gigantic format. I'm still. I've gone from
Did,
the bottom.
did you try? Okay, like like get your screen back to home screen, right?
Okay. Oh, I'm into everything, but okay. This is kind. Yeah. No, it's not. You there?
Yeah.
Oh,
If
okay. I don't want to make sure. Here we go. Oh, jeez, Marie. Hmm. Would it be better if I just rebooted and came back to you?
yeah,
Because
it might still be zoomed in though when you come back.
it still be the same way.
It might be, I don't know. Um, my suggestion is to like, do you know how to close all the windows that you have open on your phone?
Yes.
Yeah, close all the windows and then go to like your main home screen and take three fingers and tap it twice and see if it makes everything back to normal.
It didn't.
Okay.
I'm.
Um,
I'm. I have no idea where I'm at here.
all right.
Wait.
So,
I got all. I got so many things open now. I'm. I think I'm in Tokyo now. It looks like
oh, nice.
time.
Oh
But
my God. Okay. Okay.
sorry about this. Jeez, Marie.
I, can you get back to Zoom?
Do what now?
Can you get back into Zoom?
On
Like
my phone or my other computer?
in your phone?
Okay, I can. I don't know how I've now. I'm at the Texas Roadhouse on a map.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Let me see.
going to Texas Roadhouse of Santee. No, I'm not. Where am I at? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay. Oh, there's the map. It's coming down. It's coming down. I don't know how I got in here, Austin. Oh my good God.
Okay. All right. I joined with my phone. So let me see if I can like share my screen with my phone, and then I could show you what I'm up to. Oh, let's see. Share multiple. Share screen. Yes. To the Zoom. Yes. All right. So this is what I was doing to walk Jim through this. Okay. So settings. And then at the top, hit Zoom. All right. I think what happened, Jim clicked display zoom. Um, or no. I think he hit accessibility zoom. And then he ended up hitting zoom on. And then it like made everything big. This. So what I was saying is like double tap. When I double tap, it brought it back to here. So zoom off. Type zoom, and then all the way down at the bottom, then hit zoom, and then make sure that your microphone and your camera are on. Okay. So when Jim comes back, we can show him how to do that. So I guess we're going to chill until Jim is back. So this is an example of my tech integration calls. So thank you, Jim, for that tech integration call. So I'll pause recording while we're waiting for him to come back. So this is like one of my specialties. I am really good at tech because I've been around tech for a long time. And, you know, even as a kid, like my parents are both pretty tech savvy, and um, I am able to like kind of talk with Gen X, baby boomer, all these, even some people I've worked with in silent generation, help them with their tech. And of course, kids too, you know, alpha, and I don't remember the other one. Well, I'm millennial technically, an elder millennial. So yeah, here's just an example of some tech stuff. So if you are looking for tech help and you need somebody like side by side with you to walk you through it, like I'm here for you. So you got back somehow.
You
Nice.
still can't see me, I make of it.
No. Um, can you at least see your screen in like a normal mode?
Yes, I've got the phone horizontal so I can see you perfectly.
Okay. Um, when you were gone, I was messing around a little bit, and I can join with my iPhone and show you what to do.
Okay.
Let me do that. Wi-Fi. Stay. Got it. Okay. I just joined with my iPhone.
Okay.
Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, so here's settings.
Okay.
And what I did is I swiped down. So
Okay.
when you swipe down, it opens up search. So I typed Zoom.
Okay.
I think what you did is you clicked on Zoom accessibility, which is the second one on my phone.
Okay. We don't want to do that.
Don't do that. What you need to do is scroll all the way to the bottom.
Okay.
You see the Zoom with the Zoom logo?
Uh, I'm just looking at your phone. Is it all the way to the bottom, just above acknowledgements?
It's for me, it's below acknowledgements.
Oh, wait a sec. Hear me.
Look for the one with the Zoom logo.
Oh, there it is. I see it just
Oh,
underneath the acknowledgements. I see that.
okay, open that one up.
Okay, let me go to my settings then.
Okay.
Okay.
Or I could show you what it, once you click on Zoom, it'll say microphone and camera, and that's where you would toggle it on.
Okay, one sec here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, they got the logo for Zoom. That's where I want to tap.
Yes.
Open. Okay. Camera needs to be turned on. Is that correct?
Yeah, turn that on. So you have it on your settings.
Okay, you there?
Yeah.
Do you see me? No.
Uh, no, not yet. I'll request you to start.
Has asked for video. Okay.
There you go.
My God.
All right.
Jeez, great. Who's that guy in the camera? Oh my God, that's me.
All right.
Let's see, Austin. That only took 25 minutes. Good job.
Yeah, you too.
And by the way, that was not a test. Okay.
It actually worked out good because I do these like tech integration calls and tech integration coaching, TIC, for like for people working through tech. So this was like a perfect video to show how to do it.
Oh my Lordy Pete. I was going to get ready to go to the medicine cabinet.
Yeah, for sure. It's like just a couple deep breaths, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'm gonna have a shot of water. Go for it.
Nice. Nice. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we got that all worked out.
Thank you, Austin.
Yeah, so that was the tech integration portion of our call.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Now, I wanted to talk to you about like themes and sales that I've been seeing lately. So, we kind of talked about that a couple of weeks ago. But now that you're here, do you want to introduce yourself, or you want me to introduce you, or you just want to keep it as a Jim?
Oh, I'll go for the full Monty here. I'm Jim Lindley. I spent almost 30 years in commission sales, 12 years with a company called Coast Envelope Company. We were a division of Hammermill Paper Company. And then Hammermill was actually sold out to International Paper. So worked 8 years under that regime and then ended up starting a new company when International Paper decided to close our division out after 75 years. started a company called WordPack along with two other gentlemen here in San Diego, which is still going on today, and did that for about 9 years. And we were in the converted paper goods division, where we would do anything that had to be die cut, printed, folded, and glued. So that's where my specialty lies in.
So what's interesting, and the reason why I was asking Jim to come talk with us today, is that with so much digital stuff in the last few years, I'm seeing a shift amongst high school students, middle schoolers, college people, and even just adults in general want to get away from so much digital stuff and get back into the paper. So I've seen a lot of people be interested in like calligraphy and cursive and watercolors. And I've seen kids with like those Polaroid, they have a new Polaroid format, they're little square ones. I've seen the kids be interested in that. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about like the trends and the themes that keep coming back, you know, having seen a lot of that back in the paper business before things went so digital.
Oh yeah, I still think people like to see, to touch, and to feel. I am a believer of that, and I know with the digital format now that has changed a lot, and I sense it coming back. We did a lot of work with companies. We're in mass mailings and such, the quote and junk mail, and which if you check your mailbox recently, it's seeming to come back in that, because there is life there.
Oh yeah.
And it's all, all the data that's accumulated through a lot of the data processing organizations that are scrolling through zip codes and income and everything else. That stuff to me is all coming back. It's just coming back at a slower rate. But again, I still think people like to touch, like to feel, and like to read it. But I'm old school.
Yeah, I feel that, but I'm seeing those trends emerging with other people that aren't so old school, you know? And so like I was in Hawaii over the summer and I went into a photography shop and they had all the old film and all the old cameras, and it seemed like they had pretty good business, and they were saying that a lot of people are just like they just want to like set the phone down and they want to do something else. And I've even seen like people have an iPad for like video editing or drawing, where you put on this laminate film on top and it makes it feel like when you draw the Apple Pencil across the screen, it makes it feel rough, more like paper.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
So
could
like,
very well be. Yes.
yes. And then there's some, I forgot what they're called. They're like these new digital tablets. It's not like an iPad, but it like you can handwrite on it and it like helps you take notes and organize it. It's very interesting because people like kind of want the look and like kind of the feel of it, of paper. So that's been interesting.
Very much so.
Yeah. So and then for me personally, like one of my former students had told me, I was like, hey, not many people write in cursive anymore. Why do you write in cursive? And he said, because it slows me down just enough that I can like get my thoughts onto the paper instead of like spinning around in my thoughts. And I was like, oh, that's very interesting. That's cool.
That's an interesting, because you look at somebody or the younger generation actually doing texting and such. It's such a fast clip pace, and it's abbreviations, and instead of following through with the full thought or the full words, which and I still believe that thank you cards, handwritten, and could be in
Oh yeah.
cursive, in the mail, the postal, in an envelope, which is again a item that's um, die cut, printed, and mailed, is
Yeah.
still the way to do it. Again, people like to get that because it sets you apart from everybody else. Everybody else maybe send a digital thank you. Okay, thank you, and they type it out and put a couple of nice little emojis in there and some hugs and such of that. But to get something in the mail, it's like, whoa, this is like a gift.
Yeah, but I was preparing an envelope
There you
for
go.
you
Oh,
right there
there it is.
because I know your birthday's coming up real soon.
Yeah, we won't talk about that.
Yeah, so I've kind of gotten back into it too a little bit. Like years ago, I had some fountain pens and I sold them when we were buying our house like 8 years ago. And then I got a couple more again, and I've been doing like Mont Blanc offers free calligraphy and handwriting classes. So I've
Oh
been,
my gosh. Yeah.
yeah, it's about once a month or twice a month, sometimes 3 times. Sometimes they skip a month, but it's been really cool to like just have a moment for me to like be with it. And what was cool in like February, they did a little bit of watercolors. So they had you do whatever you wanted, and then they had a brush with water and then like kind of spread it around. Kind of like right here. Shelly did the paper towel artwork right
Oh
here.
yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I could probably like zoom into that a little bit.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's
Very
one,
nice.
yeah, some of these are watercolors and stuff. But it's just kind of nice to just like take a break from so much typing and
And
clicking.
that's it.
Like just recently, I sometimes hold my phone with my left hand and I'm looking at it and I notice I'm giving myself a little tendonitis in my finger. So
Oh gee, don't do
I
that.
I gotta like take a break. And then I got this phone holder. So now I can like set my phone down
Oh, nice.
and then I don't have to hold it so much. And then I can put it on my belly because I'm a little bigger. And so it's like more ergonomic. But like so much stuff is online. It's like um it's just like wow. I guess my phone was still broadcasting to Zoom or something. I was trying
No,
that.
turn,
Yeah,
turn
but
that off.
yeah, like I don't need that anymore. So yeah, it seems like some trends are reemerging um amongst everybody really. So that's been kind of interesting. And I don't know. I think you probably feel it too, right? Because in those 30 years in the paper, you probably felt like the ebbs and the flows of the business, right?
Oh, yes, we certainly did. We saw it go up, we saw it go down, and saw it returned. Uh, it could be just various entities. I still see it now because again, in the envelope industry, which is my primary forte for all the years, you say, well, just an envelope. Well, an envelope carries an important message. And we saw that in banking, we saw it in utility companies and such. They would always like give you a return envelope. Well, now they don't do that. They're cutting costs on that because they really want you to send it via digital, send it via the mail or via the computers, open up an account.
But
But
like,
again, they'll always have in there some little message, some printed message.
yeah, I honestly like I like to receive like a piece of mail that isn't a bill or something. Like
Oh,
it's so
yes.
nice. And especially like if someone takes the time to like, write it out nice or include a cool stamp or whatever, that's always like I don't know, it makes you feel thought about, like seen or heard. And I think people having gone through kind of, the thing, I think people like really want that connection. And so with like paper good, like you were saying, like people want to touch things, people want to hold things, people want community, people want to be together, like they want to feel together, right?
Oh, exactly. And I think the printed word on paper goes way back to the time of Gutenberg on the printing press and such.
Yep.
People like to have the printed word. And even though our phones and our computers have so much tremendous amount of data, I think it just lends itself to a personalization. Somebody is thinking about me. Somebody cares about me to go that extra step. And I always tried when I basically sold to commercial type accounts. Well, if I could not see someone in a particular month, we always wanted to try to maintain contact with somebody, whether it be a prospect or a customer, is continually show ideas for their business. Think about their business. And if you couldn't see somebody, at least send something in the mail. And 9 chances out of 10, you get a comment back from the customer when you send them something.
Well,
Because we don't know, again, somebody you're going that extra mile. And again, it's hard to do if you're doing a mass type program, but at least if it's a small database that you're using, you can actually, do that. You just take the time to personalize it and highlight your top prospects if you're doing selling. So,
Well, and now people have the exact opposite problem of they get thought about so much on Facebook or Instagram or social media that they're constantly bombarded with ads. Whereas back in the paper business a long time ago, it was like, oh yeah, oh, I'm glad they're thinking of me and my business, and I like that idea. And then they're receiving that info. But right now there's so much info that it's like, how do we simplify the info? And
oh, I would agree.
I think part of that is like people physically touching stuff. Like you just shift to that, you know?
It's like something of value now that you're getting in the mail, or something that's a courier service. Something is being delivered. You're going that extra step to think about that individual.
Well,
So I
now
would agree
like
with that completely.
yeah. And like people now don't even want to give out their email addresses for a free download because they're already drowning in information. Like,
I, I had that. I worked for a number of years recently, for a nonprofit organization in Arizona, and I went out and actually obtained a business for. We employed about 90 adults with developmental disabilities, and I went out and finding work for them that be brought into our organization. And my manager had me get involved in, and they're all great products, the constant contact and such like that. And when I first launched it, I got complaints saying, "Oh my God, it's more crap you're going to be sending me in digitally in my inbox."
yeah,
And there's exactly what you're talking about. If you send out an email or you give somebody out your email, thinking, "Oh my gosh, she's going to sell it to somebody else." The next thing I know, I've got to weed through all this information.
yeah.
So I fully understand. So I found out, yes, it was a great tool to a point, but I still went out and actually did that handwritten note or idea to a lot of my prospects.
Nice. Now, do you have any final thoughts on this kind of like coming around again?
I love getting something in the mail. I'll just put it that way. And again, digitally, I get so much now on my own. I accuse my wife Judy of, what did you sign up for, and what did they sell? Who did they sell our email account to?
Yeah,
It it's a matter of, I think, balancing, Austin, that whether you do digital or you do paper, need to do a combination of all
right.
in order to
Okay.
make it successful.
Well, like NFTs were pretty hot for a while, and then they kind of cooled off a little bit, but I think they're gonna come back again, but in a little different form.
Yeah, exactly.
There's some people that were having a digital NFT where you unlock it and then you would get a physical good. Like if somebody painted a picture, they take a picture of the make it the NFT. When you buy it, they would send you the physical picture. So that's
There
pretty
you go.
kind of like a digitized way of having unlockable physical content, which is
There
interesting.
you go. Yeah, but it keeps you in
So
contact. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
I think it's kind of like kind of what you're saying. People want to physically touch and hold something. They want to be connected, and like finding balance between the digital overwhelm and like the simplicity of like paper or physical contact or good.
I would agree. Balance, just
Balance,
like in life, balance.
balance. Yeah. So I'll end this call recording and I'll text you about the other one I wanted to talk to you about. But
Okay, that'd be fine.
I think I have to let this one like process first.
Okay, I fully understand.
Thanks, Jim. I'm glad
Thanks,
we
Austin.
were
Good
able to
talking to
get
you.
connected. You too.
I will do. Take care. Thanks for all the input on the Zoom meeting.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye now.